OU really has made me who I am today. My work ethic, who I am as a mom, who I am as a wife, as a worker, as an employee. Really everything, every aspect of my life really started and created while I was there, because that's when I learned who I was and how hard to push and how to work through things like adversity.
I think the best memory though, especially with the 2002 team, was we were the team that made it to the national tournament. We got into the regional, and it was the first time that we were going to be able to take a charter bus. We were the inception of the program, so there wasn't a lot for us to, a lot of resources for us at that time. And so we were so excited, and we're like, oh man, we're going to Michigan, we're gonna take a charter bus. And our charter bus broke down on the way to the University of Michigan. And ironically enough, the team that we were about to play, I believe it was Canisius, picked us up on the side of the highway. And so we all piled in, them on one side, our team on the other, and arrived at the University of Michigan, and then quickly beat them.
We were just unstoppable. You know, we were a little bit of a scrappy team, and we went out there and we knew that we could play with anybody. And we were a family. Like, we were always a family from day one. We went through the good and the bad together. But you didn't have that rotation that you see nowadays. So when they came in as freshmen, you saw the majority of those people stay through graduation. And so we had a huge group of us that stayed 2001, 2002, 2003. And that's why this is so important to us, because this group of women worked really hard to bring OU a name and maybe in the softball.
Coach Ogg would be probably the first one that comes to mind. He was such an incredible coach, such a fun coach, but still, provided the discipline that we needed to become the team that we were. His goofiness, his silliness, his golden nuggets and Rammy Cackle-that agates are still things that I giggle about so many years later. He just had such a strong impact in how he coached, and I, to this day, still use some of those things that I learned from him as I coach my children and in their sports as well.
I think in all of our journeys, I think first and foremost are my parents. Without them, their support, their sacrifice, I could have never gotten to where I have. It's been a tremendous journey, and they have been there every step of the way. I was a pitcher, so my dad, he was a bucket dad, and he squatted and catched for me all the time. I'm super grateful that Coach Ogg took a chance on a kid that was not going to give up. I wanted to be there, and he gave me that chance. Even my teammates, they helped shape who I am. I'm grateful for every single one of them and the experiences that we had as players.
I definitely would love to first and foremost thank my parents, Jack and Cheryl Anderson, who helped me to be able to be in the position that I was to play for Oakland University, and being my biggest supporters along the way, as well as the coaching staff that I had for 4 years, and the teammates that I made. Those bonds are something that I will take with me for the rest of my life, and some of the strongest friendships that I continue to keep in touch with, so many as well.
As a team, I'm so grateful to every single one of those women who helped me through those 4 years. Our coaches, without Coach Ogg, he's the one who gave me the opportunity. He wrote that scholarship for me to come up there. He gave me that opportunity to continue to play ball, and I will forever be grateful for that, because without that, I might not have made it to college. I might not have had my career. I might not be where I am today, even as a head coach of a varsity squad. So, always forever grateful for those opportunities that people have given. I know Donna McDaniel, that's not her current name now, she was our outfield coach at the time. And she was one of those who really recruited me hard. And, we'll always genuinely be forever grateful for those people who believed in me. My parents, they were there whenever they could be and to support, my sister. She would make that trip up. They would make that trip to come watch me play or support me if I was having a tough time or excited about a game. Like, they always made sure that somebody was there to support me. during those times. So forever grateful for my family also.
What I would say to student athletes is enjoy each and every moment, the hard, the easy, the fun. It's a time in your life that you look back and would love to be back in that time frame again with how much fun and how important it is. So just take each moment and enjoy each and every step.